What's poppin' T-Subs and T-Squad? So I am here to give you guys Growing Up Hip Hop. This is season 6, episode 28. I Can't Stand the Rain. This episode, it was better than the other episode, but still more the same. So TT and Sean, 3 days before their wedding, a day in Palm Springs. Moving on. Jojo, Vanessa, and Angela meet up at the sneaker store. So Jojo tells them about what he and Denise is going through. And it's interesting because while they kept trying to talk to him, he kept cutting them off and trying to interject to try to explain his feelings about things. And it's funny because I did have a couple people that come into not in my inbox, that came under the comments and took up for Jojo and understood with Jojo. Some people, a woman, in fact, felt like, she understood where Denise was coming from, but she also needs to stop, making Jojo feel like he doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I understand both sides of the spectrum. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit up here and make Jojo feel crazy for how he's feeling. It's just that we know what it is. Us women, you know what I'm saying? We understand what it is. Us women, we get it. After we done had babies and we done went through something, we may have a little postpartum here and there. Not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot to be concerned. But, she had her days. She had her moments. And I think that's what's going on here. But see, also being fair with Jojo, he is a man. He don't understand what we as women, he don't understand what we as women, what we go through after we have babies and or whatnot. So Denise has to understand too. There has to be a level of understanding on both sides, but don't make it more than what the hell it is. Because I really feel like y'all are making it way more than what it actually is, especially when you start talking about possibility of divorce and all of the rest of that. Like, nah, sir, we shouldn't even be getting to that point at all. Like, how do we jump from Z just that quick? Like, we was just on C and we done jumped to Z already. My God. Angela wants to freeze her eggs for the future. Girl, Angela, listen. Look, because you kill me. Because I remember when you got pregnant with your son, everybody was tearing your ass up limb from limb. Because right before we found all of that out, you was talking about how pure you was and how great it is to be pure and waiting to be married, to have sex, and da-da-da-da-da. Then months down the line, you pop up 15 months pregnant. Now you want to sit up here and say, well, I'm going to freeze my eggs because, I'm not married yet. And, SJ been asking me for a sibling. And I said, we not doing none of that until, he come along, whoever he is. And she said, in case whoever he is, don't come along, she just gonna pick one from the book. Listen, Angela, I ain't mad at you. Do what you want to do, girl. But I got a feeling his sibling gonna pop up the same way he did. No shade. So Angela asks them for a hookup, and they said, girl, bad. The last time we did that, it went absolutely nowhere. You too picky. You got too many high expectations for somebody that was claiming to be pure and a virgin, and then 2 months later popped up 15 months pregnant. Again, no shade, but I do want to be messy. Moving on. So Eric down to the barbershop and he meets with his uncles. So they talk to him about the documentary, and Big A tells him about Lazy Bone being in the documentary. Thank you so much for trying to give Eric a storyline and some purpose on this show, but it fell through. Like, we gonna get to why it fell through when we get there, but it's just like all of that happening for what? I'm still bored. He still lacks substance. His wife damn sure lacks substance, lack a hairstylist, lack a wardrobe, lack self-confidence, lack self-esteem, while she's sitting around here trying to give Denise advice. Bitch, start with yourself. Girl, we gonna get there when we get there, child. We gonna get there when we get there. So TT and Sean in Palm Springs. Tyran comes over to Sean's room. Moving on. Denise, Aaliyah, and Vanessa go out to dinner. First and foremost, because y'all know y'all know who I'm gonna get on, just because I got to. But since we talk about bad clothing choices, Angela, what the hell was that you had on down when you went on your scene? Like, girl, you was giving me Destiny's Child circa 2001 with Survivor, like with them god awful ass costumes that damn Tina Knowles used to make them that everybody used to go up for simply because she Beyonce Manny. Girl, you never that. Like you was giving me, I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. That's what you was giving me. That's exactly what you was giving me. Wishing you the best. Pray that you are blessed. Much success, no stress, and lots of happiness. Okay, that's what you was giving me. Shout out, that's just sharing. By the way, y'all know I live for the Survivor album. A lot of y'all crazy heifers don't, but I did. But that's what you was giving me, or you was giving me what's that child name? Britney Spears for Slave for You. You know what I'm saying? Or Christina Aguilera in Dirty. Okay, featuring Redman. Like that's what you was giving me. Or Scary Spice. Spice up your life. Like that's what you gave me, and I ain't go up for it. Now getting back to the person with the scene, Aaliyah, please give Eric back his shirt because it's the same damn shirt that you turned to a damn shawl in the in the last damn episode. Down to JoJo's artist event. Like it was, you know what, Aaliyah, I'm gonna meet you where you at. For you, it was cute. At least your hair was did. You know, it didn't look all ratty and unkept. It didn't look like you shook it. It didn't look like you got it from underneath your bathroom sink and you shook it. You know, at least you washed it this time. Let it air dry overnight. At least you curled it. Sprayed you some spritz in there so that, you know, the curls could take hold. I was for it. I was for it. I was for it. I was for it. I was. It gave Ghetto Five Project Fish, but I was for it. You know, you look better in Eric's shirts than he do, to let me tell it. And the jeans was cute. I'm gonna let you have it, Leah, because I'm just being nice. Why not? It don't cost me nothing to be nice. So Vanessa can't go to the wedding because she has to work. I'm assuming this is when she was filming for Games People Play. So she wasn't able to go because TT kept playing around with the damn wedding date. Oh, well, that's her fault. I don't know what you feel bad for, sir. Work come before anything. Money talk, bullshit walk. Aaliyah didn't get an invite to the wedding. Don't feel bad, Aaliyah. I guess she ain't want nobody that was tacky-dacky to come down there to her nuptials. I guess she figured you would not adhere to the dress code. You would not have nothing to wear, and you would not embarrass her or represent her down to her damn wedding. So that's the only reason why you didn't get an invite, in my opinion. And I felt like she did herself justice by not inviting you. Moving on. Denise tells them about the issues with JoJo. Like I said, I think y'all are putting 20 on 10. I don't even think it's really that damn deep. You know, Scotty made a post on Twitter and he said that he felt like y'all faking this for a storyline. Now, I don't necessarily feel like y'all faking this for a storyline, but I do feel like y'all are putting 20 on 10. I'm not going to say you're faking it, but I do feel like y'all are putting 20 on 10. And this is just, look, I didn't say it. Miss Scotty did. I just brought it up to make a point. And y'all, if y'all see, it's because this fleece is actually green. A real kind of gray, but it's green, so that's why it's kind of bleeding in. Pay that no mind. So Eric meets up with Lazy Bone down to his dispensary to talk about what Big A told him about being in documentary, and he kind of took it as betrayal. Betrayal was a very strong word. I was on Lazy side with that. Betrayal is a very strong word. I don't think he betrayed you. Much like he said, it was a miscommunication. He said, well, when I talked to you at the funeral site, that's when I figured out that, you know, you didn't know that much about it. You was told or felt differently than what I was told. You was already bothered by it because you was already talking about how you and your sisters fell out about it because you didn't want to be there. That's why he didn't tell you. It wasn't that he was trying to be funny, but you just spilt your heart out about your grievances for it. So why would he tell you? And much like he said, he won't talk about none of that bullshit they were on there talking about. He was just there to talk about his daddy's legacy so that people won't forget his legacy. That's what he was there for. He won't there for all that extra shit. He said, I don't even know how big my part is. I went there, I did the confessionals, I asked questions. I don't know the finished product. I don't know where I'm going to be at, what scene I'm in, how much they got. I don't know. You know what I mean? So it was just like, yeah, you had no choice but to just get over it. Get over it. If you don't want to be in it, that's fine. But don't fall out with everybody because they want to have their time to do or say whatever it is that they want. Because they broke and they need a check. Moving on. So we back at Palm Springs. The cast starts to arrive, and Brianna comes. Shout out to Brianna. I'm glad she came. But what's the first thing she do? Went to the bar. But you know, she was at the highest, so at least she went to the bars with a Rich Cosby. Shout out to Funky Dineva, Mother Dineva for the reference. Before y'all get up under the comments with the nonsense. So Twist tells Jojo about introducing his Asian girl. I think she Asian, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese, Siamese. Girl, I don't know. But she pretty, I guess. I mean, she with my man, so I mean, you know, she eyed, I guess. Anyway, and he tells Jojo that he was with this girl for 1.5 years, and Jojo said, well, how serious can she be, nigga? Because we boys, we talk all the time, and you've been with this girl for 1.5 years, and I'm just now meeting her and finding out about her. But he kept it real. He said he had other fish in the sea, and he didn't want to get rid of his other fish until he knew this fish was the right catch. And he feels as though she is. Personally, I feel like is better options out there. I'm not gonna say which option because they all gonna say I'm showing favoritism. So, but that's just my opinion. But do what you do, Lil Twist. So Jojo says that he has a surprise for Denise directly after the wedding. Okay, so during the commercial, y'all, the people decide to show a deleted scene of the people decides to show a deleted scene of Lil Twist and Sean outside smoking out a backwood, child. Give me some of that. And Twist messy ass looks into the camera and says, hey, Pep, wish you was here. You really should have been here for your family. He called out 11 herbs and spices. Girl, it was so messy and it was so damn shady, but I was all down for it. I was here for it, Twist. Twist there to have fun. Twist there to have fun and do his damn job. He gonna start up the controversy because he's really absolutely right. It is a damn shame that Pep and Egypt couldn't be there or wouldn't be there simply because they don't want to admit that they put 20 on 10 when it came to them running with this story and this narrative that Tahira wanted Samantha. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again for the umpteenth time. TT is a lot of things, but a lesbian ain't one of them, okay? That woman ain't no lesbian. She don't want coochie that's made of paper mache and silly putty all in her damn face, okay? She's strictly dickly, much like me, all right? Like, it is sad, but whatever. I'm tired of talking about it. So Brianna runs into an old friend. I forgot the man's name. I think the man's name is Chris, but she met him through Sean. The last time Sean had something and she was around and she met him there. And she says she want to hunch on the man. Now, Brianna, you know, they do say the less attractive men got some good peen. Now, listen, as long as you just getting the dick, do you, sir? But please don't fall in love. Sean throwing him back. You know what, Tahira? I almost forgot to bring this up. You really killed me. You were sitting up there trying to give Sean ground rules about don't drink too much, don't have too much fun, don't do this, don't do that. Girl, Sean is chilling with his Iota brothers. I mean, with his Upsilon brothers, I mean. Sean is chilling with his Oops Salon brothers. All right. He ain't thinking about you, and neither are they. Girl, they chilling like they was chilling down to the frat house, down to one of these PWIs out here. They getting drunk and they having a good time. They ain't think about you. I'm glad they was there. That's what he needed. He needed to be around other people that actually know him outside of this show and outside of being your fiance. I was here for it. It was good to see Sean cut loose, have fun, dance, because he couldn't get to do that in the other damn time they tried to have something for him. Moving on. So it's the next day. TT comes outside for the wedding rehearsal and she sees some ugly, tacky ass red tint because a huge storm came out. And TT has a rash on her face. And then they do the damn wedding rehearsal. And then TT goes upstairs and she starts crying and freaking out because she saw the rash on her face. Girl, that was the end of the episode. TT, the reason why that showed up is because you're stressing. You're stressing over a bunch of nothing. Sean don't give a flying damn about how extravagant you want this wedding to be. Sean just wants to marry you. Sean don't give a shit about none of this that you mad at. It's like you want him to care, but he don't. He's gonna comfort you or do whatever because he don't want you crying. But Sean still don't give a damn. That's why he keep telling you he'll marry you either way. He said if it'll make you feel better, I will put a mark on my face. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to marry you. That wasn't enough for you. I mean, you know what? I can't talk. Listen, whenever me and Trey get married, I might be a bridezilla too. I don't know. But y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I'm glad we finna be over this damn wedding because it's really starting to work my damn nerve. Y'all drop down in the comments. Please let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Tonight's episode, I mean, it was better than, last week's episode, but all right, girl, I'm going home. Bye.